welcome back to my channel, Head Chef Mom. I'm Kendall Lawrence, and I'm so happy that you're here again with me today. And today I want to share my recipe for caramelized onions. I am having bratwurst for dinner tonight, and I am going to top my bratwurst with caramelized onions. And I love this recipe. The caramelized onions are so deep and rich and flavorful, and I cook them with some balsamic vinegar. They're awesome, especially on top of brats or steak or chicken or anything. Make sure I'm also going to videotape my bratwurst recipe, so please, if you haven't already checked out the bratwurst video, check it out, okay? So come on in and let's take a look at our ingredients. Okay, so here are the ingredients for our caramelized onion that I'm going to put on our bratwurst. And I have 2 large yellow onions that I've cut into half circle shapes and sliced very thinly. I have some butter, I have some salt, and I have some sugar and some balsamic vinegar. That's all we're going to need. And I'm not making very much. This is only 2 onions, but it's going to melt down quite a bit. So let's go ahead and start putting this together. Okay, so I've got a half a stick of butter in my pan here, and I've got about a tablespoon of olive oil as well. And I'm just going to go ahead and drop my onions in. Now, most recipes will say that you'll start it off on medium-high heat, and then you'll turn it up towards the end. I like to start it off on high heat because when I do that, it doesn't take as long. So I'm just going to get these browned up a bit. First, I'm going to add about a teaspoon of salt. And the salt is going to help draw out some of the water. So we're going to just let this cook for, I say, about 10 minutes until it gets some color. And I'll come back when it starts and let you see when the water starts coming out of the onions. Okay, so it's been almost 5 minutes and my onions have started to soften up nicely. And you can see that there's still a lot of liquid in the pan. All of that's going to dry up. But I want to cook some balsamic flavor into my onions, so I'm going to go ahead and add this, and this is also going to add some color as well. And I'll be back when all of this is evaporated. Okay, so most of the liquid has been absorbed, and I've just turned my heat down to medium, and now the magic happens. You see how the onions are still kind of separate and apart from each other? Well, I'm going to let this just cook down for a few minutes until the onions just kind of meld together, almost like a onion jam or something like that. So, and it smells so wonderful. The balsamic vinegar smells wonderful, and this is going to go so wonderfully well with my brats because I like to have a nice pungent deli mustard, and the sweetness from the balsamic vinegar and the little bit of sugar that we're going to put in here is just going to, you know, take it to the next level. Okay, so we're about 15 minutes in, and I'm just going to add a touch of water, and I'm going to put the lid on. Okay, and we're at like a medium low right now, and I'm going to go a few more minutes. Okay, so the magic is happened. It's all melded together, kind of like a jam. And I'm going to add about a teaspoon, or less than that, about a half teaspoon, because the balsamic vinegar has a sweetness to it. And I'm just going to stir it all in. So here are our caramelized onions. Again, it looks like an onion jam. The difference between sauteed onions and caramelized onions are that the onions kind of meld together, and we'll taste these on our bratwurst. Hey, like, comment, subscribe, share, and go feed your family. Bye-bye.